G'day mate, welcome to Factorio with me, JD. What I've actually chosen to highlight this week is called Burner Fuel Bonus. And it has a one-line description that just wins everybody over. It says burner inserters and machines run faster if their fuel has an acceleration bonus. This has been asked for in Factorio for I don't know how long, and I'm really happy that somebody's actually made a mod. So, of course, I've gone all out. I've actually used nuclear fuel because, one, why not? And two, I've had multiple bases where I've fed nuclear fuel into my smelter block because, honestly, nuclear fuel is not that expensive. Anyway, as you can see, we're slowly filling up our furnaces. It means I can actually add the iron ore now to make some steel. This is a standard smelter block up above. Also running a burner inserters, also running coal. It's not doing anything special. It is 48 smelters long, and each smelter has the default craft speed of 2. These guys, because they have nuclear fuel, they now have a crafting speed of 5. And look at how fast these little inserters go. Like, they flip around at astronomical speed. It also means my smelter block has gone from 48 long down to 20. Like, the iron doesn't make it past here. Occasionally a little bit would make it past, but if I cut this belt here, it would back up at this point and be fine. So I've halved the size of my smelter block by just feeding the better fuel. And the same thing goes, well, actually, it doesn't have any bonus to the boilers, which I'm a little bit disappointed with. Actually, all these guys already have nuclear fuel. Hang on. Let's pick them up and put them back down to reset them all. And as you see, they're pretty slow to pick up that fuel to start with, but once they get their first dose of nuclear fuel, you know, boom, they're fine. And it also means they can pick up from a red belt. Now, burner inserters are normally a no-no when it comes to red belt. They just, like, forget it. They will have no hope. Let's just pull the nuclear fuel out of these. They need another dose. Yeah, normally burner inserters, they're just too slow to go from a red belt. They'll suffer, they'll stutter, and eventually they run out of internal fuel. Because even if the belt is not backed up, even if I have just a little bit on the belt, and then I subtract out all this nuclear fuel, you'll see these guys have no problem picking up from a red belt, which is normally unheard of as far as it comes to burner inserters. Finally, we have good old burner miner drill. As you can see, I've got your standard loop here, one of them outputting onto a belt, and we're making a massive amount of coal. And then I've got a good old mining drill also putting out a very little bit of coal, and then I have nuclear fuel. And what do we see? We've got mining speed of 0.25, mining speed of 6.25 compared to 0.5 for an electric mining drill. So it technically means that my burner miner drill is putting out more coal than what my electric mining drill is. Which is, when you stop and think about it, a little bit scary. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll run 4 of them in a row with, where'd my power go? There. And we'll run these 4 into here. And nuclear fuel. Take it off auto trash. Let's request half a dozen. Fill these guys up. Helps if we went like for like. Yeah. It doesn't look like a lot, that 1.25 per second difference. But as you can see, as the belt comes up here, there's a lot more coal on the right-hand side of belt than there is on the left-hand side. It does mean more pollution because burner mining drills do produce more pollution. But, you know, you could pump nuclear fuel all over your base. You could have an actual really interesting base just running off nuclear fuel into all your burner miners, your burner drills, your burner assemblers, because there are mods out there that give you burner assemblers, and even burner chem plants. So you could make a whole burner city. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. It's a fascinating little mod. I'm really curious whether they add more stuff. There is one mod option, which is only... Where is it? Settings, mod settings. it might... here we go. If you want to remove it, you do have to have the mod, untick that box, confirm it, and then remove the mod. Because actually, all these burner miner drills and all these burner inserters are actually a slightly different entity. If I just blueprint this, you'll see I have 22 steel furnaces, and then I have another 14. The ones that have the increased crafting speed are technically a slightly different entity, and that's how the mods got around the changing over of all the speeds and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Ooh, I just realized the pollution output for a upgraded steel furnace and a normal steel furnace is the exact same. So you could craft more per second with less pollution output. That's interesting. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave it here. As always, mod link is down in the description below. It is a brand new mod. It's only been out for less than a week at this stage. So yeah, go grab the mod. I highly recommend it. I think it'll be a whole bunch of fun to do a whole base out of just Burner City. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. As I said, thank you so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.